The winner of the best story is The Last Day of Summer.
The independent film Last Day of Summer made an impressive showing at the Long Island International Film Expo recently by winning the award for Best Story. The film was made by Long Island filmmakers.
Oh, it's really great. Everybody in the cast and crew deserved this award. Vlad Yudin, who wrote the story, he's ecstatic. I just got off the phone with him, along with Ed Mejia, Larry Strong, Kevin Arbway. They all really appreciate everything that was done and everything that we did in such a short amount of time, so they're really happy about it.
We're really intrigued about doing a movie about tonally that can go from comedy to something a little bit more dramatic, so we thought that was fun to do.
The filmmakers added some real star power to this film by casting popular actors.
I have to say, all the actors, were pretty steadily working actors. People, and the funny thing is that the audience remembers people from different things. Like, some people recognize Nikki from Twilight. A lot of people reckon DJ from all the other movies. Donnell Rolling. We had
everybody recognized William Sadler from Die Hard. We had people coming up to him saying, "Oh, you're the guy from Die Hard." So every actor was recognizable from something.
The filmmakers talked about the challenges of making an independent film and what they learned from their latest project.
I would say probably, I think most filmmakers would agree, even if it's a high-budget movie, locations are the most difficult. And since we did have a smaller budget, that took a while to get, especially, like the burger joint. Getting a hamburger joint that's not franchised that you could actually shoot in was very difficult, which is why we had to go all the way to Hazlet, New Jersey.
Or even finding a motel to shoot in was very difficult. Yeah. We actually we had 2 different location scouts for us. The first one, it took him a couple of weeks and
to do nothing.
He couldn't find any locations. Then we hired a more seasoned location scout. He found pretty much all the locations within a week. Within a week. And this was the week before we started shooting.
The shoot was actually 12 days.
We shot the whole film in
12 day
days.
shoot.
Yeah.
More out of necessity, I ended up negotiating a deal with Panavision for the Genesis camera, which is a very high-end camera. Superman Returns was shot on there. But we had a specific time right after the 4th of July weekend to shoot, so we had to cram all of our shooting days within 12, which seemed impossible, but we did it.
Yeah, we had a great time working with the actors. We both learned a lot.
Really?
We had a great time working with great time working with all of the actors, every single one. Not a single actor in this film was difficult.
What film are you working on?
It's a learning experience, definitely.
Everything you do.
Yeah, everything.
There's not a producer, director, writer alive that is not a learning experience. Whether you've been doing it for 20 years, everything is different, and there is no formula. So you just learn. The most thing you can do is learn what not to do.
You weed out the bad stuff, and you retain all the good stuff. So everything we've done, something bad always happens. Every filmmaker will tell you, any project they work on, something disastrous happens. So you have to learn, there you go. For example, a random fist will just pop into screen. That happens to me all the time. And and you just kind of filter out all the bad experiences.
Did you just filter that out?
I'm going to pretend like it didn't happen. And you retain the good experiences and you learn from that. So everything that we did on this project, we use experiences from a previous project to learn.
Said the same thing over and over in the longest way possible. You picked the longest way to say the same thing over and over.
The filmmakers say it was a great experience to show the film to a Long Island audience.
We were very happy that this is the New York premiere, here on Long Island. We premiered our first feature here, and
we're from Long Island.
We're from Long Island. This is a great opportunity to show it to friends and family because not everyone could fly out to LA, although we had a couple of friends that did. But it's good to show it here because friends and family, everyone can come and see it. And
it's also important to try to bring a certain industry and community to a town. Long Island is definitely not known for its filmmaking community, so the more films we can do out here, the more filmmakers that are from here, they can kind of, promote what's going on, the better. Yeah. That way, because it only means more money, jobs, and, economy for...
And they say Last Day of Summer will be distributed in theaters and on DVD very soon.
Now, everybody in the world is going to get a chance to see something that we worked on, and that's the most satisfying part about working on this film. But
in Bellmore, Collora reporting.